with my losing a lot of weight last year.
Yeah. I rate kombucha very highly.
Yeah.
Yeah, kefir, kombucha.
Yeah, probiotic stuff.
Yeah. Tempeh's a great way to have soy beans.
Yeah, you get a lot of vitamin B12 with tempeh.
Yeah, I've got to start making it again. I used to make
Oh, you used to make it, did you?
I did, yeah. You know, been spread out living between so many places.
Yeah.
Just all these little things that I like to do.
Yeah.
In this space
It's good to have I've really enjoyed since we've, been living here for 5.5 years, and I mean, just growing our own food too. I mean, we were having some mangoes that we grew yesterday, and they're just so much better than anything you can buy in the stores here, Quite a lot of crappy mangoes in Australia.
Yeah, those ones are really good.
Yeah. I used to have a couple acres in Hawaii and had a lot of really good mango trees from different types of mangoes from different parts of the world, and geez, they were good. That's one of the best mango growing areas in the world, though, the west coast of Hawaii.
Yeah, volcanic soil. And
Yeah.
Saltiness, I suppose, in the air.
Yeah, and they had a dry winter, I think, over there, if I remember right.
Well, they're very dependent, aren't they, on
or dry summer.
The time of rain and how much rain they get to fruit, otherwise they just don't.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Just the right amount at the right time, or it all fails. Yeah, it's a good fruit, mango.
Oh, yeah, especially homegrown.
Makes a good tone wood as well.
I'm trying to get different varieties. Good wood, yeah, mango wood.
Beautiful.
Trying to get different varieties of mangoes, basically. I want to have like all the varieties of lychees and mangoes and a lot of the subtropical fruits that you can have, so you can taste the difference. And I had a Palmer mango yesterday I bought from the store.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know much about them. You get those Namdok Mais, which are the Thai green mangoes that the Thais use in cooking a lot and stuff.
Okay.
I got one of them.
Yeah.
Obviously, Australia, we get the Bowen mangoes or the Kensington Pride. It's a lot, but I like it. I'd like it when you get to see different varieties of fruit rather than just the standard. I bought a bunch of Kwai Mai pink lychees this year from a grower, organically grown. They were really good.
Yeah, some really big lychees, you said.
Yeah, really big ones too. Yeah.
That'd be good.
I think they were Erdon Lees or something, but I'm not 100% sure. Got them down in the Gold Coast, and they're really good. I got a few I got like 6 different types of lychee trees recently from that Daly's fruit.
Oh yeah.
And I'm growing a bunch of ones from seed, see how they go.
Do they fruit early, or do you?
Well, that's the great thing.
Ones?
Yeah, the grafted ones. The ones from seed, I think they take 5 to 7 years to fruit. The grafted ones can fruit right away.
Similar to like avocados and
Yeah.
So stone fruit are very similar, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of my stone fruit have started fruiting this year after being in the ground for 5 years.
Yep.
The tropical varieties of peaches and nectarines and things, and it's just great going out into your garden and picking fresh fruit. I mean, even the Suriname or Brazilian cherries, they're so rich in vitamin C. I don't know, it's the healthiest. I worked in health food shops when I was younger for like 2.5 years, but this is way healthier than any health food shop even.
So you're going to keep the canopies low so you can actually reach all the fruit?
I think so.
As big as they want?
We'll let some grow big just to create shade because it's so important here. It gets so hot.
Yeah.
And once you don't have a canopy and you just got that direct sunlight on the ground, it just dries everything up. Especially if the global warming continues or whatever. I mean, we had 2019 was the hottest and driest year in Australian history, or recorded history, I should say. Yeah, it was. I remember we went months and months without any rain. Yeah. It's so tight in here.
Yeah.
I'm sure you notice it. Mostly when I'm working on
Mostly when.
it. Oops. It's harder with this big tool. It feels like it's definitely jammed up in here somewhere.
Yeah, that was turning into jam.
Yeah, well, that's right.
Alright.
Yeah. Some of this just seems a bit like stubborn, what I call stubborn tension, you know?
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah. So, and that's even what I was saying on the second run over when I work people, you know, I'm often dealing with stubborn tension. Like, I don't think this just came from, you know, last week or whatever.
No, I can tell you that's been there a long time.
Yeah.
Many years. We're all aware of it. Definitely aware of it now.
Yeah. I always say good massage increases your awareness of where you're tight. Oh, and the even better one is one that gets rid of that tightness. Oh, nice.
That's the thing, it's probably hard for people to appreciate watching a video. Like, you go, fuck me, that looks like it really hurts, and it does, but on the receiving end, you know, I can really understand why so I can feel the amount of tension that's in there.
Yep.
And oddly enough, you know, because I trained as a massage therapist years ago, I sort of did watch it slowly building up as well.
Yeah.
So, well, yeah, it is. It does have its moments of intensity.
It's also nice to have it freed up, I think.
Oh,
that's what I call good
the other
pain.
side of it's great.
Yeah, that's what good pain is.
Yeah.
Bad pain is where you're just hurting somebody and you're not helping them. But this is actually, you can see the loosening up. But yeah, it is what I call stubborn. And definitely, as you say, for a massage therapist, I mean, you have to have your thumbs loosened up, otherwise you won't be able to stay in the game. Yeah, so it's obviously had a lot of years of, I mean, you know, if you're right-handed and you're a massage therapist, your right thumb is probably really tight. This feels tight too in here. I don't know if you can feel that just there.
Yeah, I can.
I mean, I thought you could, but you know, just thought I'd confirm it. Definitely doesn't want to give up completely easily.
No.
It's got like,
Yeah, all the fruit does.
yeah.
proven helpful to anyone on the...
Yeah, a lot of people are saying they're really enjoying it. Some people are jealous. One person was commenting they're jealous. You're getting the treatment royale, and they're wish they could get it.
Yeah.
Definitely, I think people are. Sometimes my filming's pretty shit, but you know, I think I had a couple times where it just drops out of shot. But
ooh, that's insane.
yeah, it's so tight in there. Yeah, people from Nairobi, people from India, a lot of people are. And yeah, they definitely said that they're enjoying the whole series because they see, you know, the changes and. So I haven't done one where I've, you know, taken a person through several sessions. Most of them are, you know, one treatment wonders, like I'm doing a demo in a course or something, you know.
Be good to do like physical stats, you know, over a course of time. Blood pressure, stress levels.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, that type of thing. Even just weight, respiration rate, that sort of thing. And even if it's not publicised, it's just good to see if there's any correlation.
Definitely.
Between it, and definitely if there is, that'd be very good to publicise.
Yeah, well, that's right.
Unless, of course, everyone's stress levels go up, the heart rate increases, you know.
Yeah.
As a result, because we have to comfort eat afterwards. I was great for release for a fucking double chocolate ice cream.
Yeah, just to make yourself feel better.
If the body's going to cause this much pain, I want some fucking...
Yeah, some pleasure. Yeah, definitely. People have definitely commented that you've got a high pain threshold.
Yeah, I generally do.
Yeah.
You can still definitely push that.
Well, yeah, I tend to sort of work at most people's pain threshold, but because you've got a high pain threshold, it means I can get more done.
Yeah.
You've got some thoughts. I can feel the thoughts coming in your mind about the high pain threshold, and you're not 100% sure if you like it.
I'm not sure if I'd like to meet it all the time.
Yeah,
it might be there. It's like a threshold, but
yeah.
You know, I don't necessarily
like being right up
being
there.
fucking aware of it.
Yeah. Well, that's why I like to sort of work in waves, to work up at people's pain threshold and then give them a break. Obviously, right now we're working kind of up at your pain threshold.
I'd love to get through it all at like a 5 rather than a 9 or 10.
Yeah, that's right. Whereas probably wouldn't happen. But the good thing is, once you're through it, it won't be this painful. This is the result of long-term tension, you know.
Yeah. I guess that's what I was trying to emphasise before. I've been aware of the tension increasing over a long period.
Yeah.
And aware of, you know, the discomfort in there, obviously, but while the discomfort is there, I'm actually aware of the tension causing the discomfort.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm very aware of.
Because it wouldn't hurt if it wasn't tight.
No, well, I know that. Yeah. I've had this worked on previously, like years ago, before that tension was actually there, and the experience wasn't like this.
Yeah. Yeah. But it does give you philosophical thoughts, doesn't it? Like having, you know, like about life and about, you know, I don't know exactly. Or maybe you just go, fuck, that hurts, but it's getting there. You know, it's down to here.
I think definitely next time we'll take some pain. There's like 4 sessions in a row now of just like...
Yeah.
It is really intense.
Yeah.
Warning to all those out there, you know.
Yeah.
If you're going to go through this, it is incredibly good, but be prepared for some intensity.
Yeah. There's a bit of a debate in my class among some of the women as to whether it's giving birth is more intense or you know, having a massage from me. Corey's kind of worried about.
Well, yeah, unfortunately, you know, a high level of suffering's built into this body. It just
That's
is.
right,
It just
yeah.
is. You know, and obviously volunteer some like I'm doing, and
Yeah,
you know, my sanity might be questioned at that point, but you know, that's ultimately to reduce the amount of
that's right. Pain and
discomfort and
discomfort.
pain,
Yeah,
you know, over a really extended period of time as well.
yeah, that's right.
But yeah, you know, you talk about when you're giving birth and whatever, and wow,
Yeah,
it's
most
just,
women
it's a lot.
are, it's in pain, even though it's natural.
You know, the mother of my kids, you know,
6
the
babies.
first birth she went through was just, I still really just feel so much sorry for her, sorry for how much pain she went through that childbirth.
Yeah,
You know, really just the real insane amount of pain for someone to have to go through.
yeah.
And then, you know, then the baby's flat, he nearly left his body. And that
Oh, did he?
Came out, yeah, not breathing, heart rate dropped, just, it was a very, very traumatic birth.
Was it a C-section or a vaginal?
No, it should have been.
Yeah, well, that's what happened with Ellie. Her heart rate kept dropping on and off, and they were like, kept going up the ranks of getting the higher doctor up, and he finally said to us, and Corey was like exhausted and coming in and out of consciousness. She said, and the doctor's like, it's going to be many, many more hours, and the baby might not make it. So he advised a C-section, and we're like, okay. Wasn't part of our plan, but you know, I
No.
could see what was going on. You know, that was traumatic.
Yeah, he was too far into the birth canal and stuck there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's too late for C-section as well. And he was, well, she was a very, very tiny person. Body was very small, and he was
Yeah.
a very big baby. So his body and he just wasn't going to fit.
Yeah.
But he came out, yeah.